What's up, y'all? Good morning. Good morning. The Lord dealing with me this week, y'all. The Lord is dealing with me this week. All right. When I say it's some silliness going on. It's some silliness that's been going on over the last week. And I seriously feel like that my patience, my faith, you know what I'm saying, that it's being tested. And you know, ain't nothing all serious like that. Like, oh, Keita, you know, I'm praying for you. And I ain't saying this on that type of thing. It's just, I think that because we are in this Lent season, that, like they say, when you are trying to connect with God, you know what I mean, and you are focused and really centered, you know, on connecting with God, that it's going to be things, adversities, people, spirits that are going to try to attack you to get you off course. And that's basically what's going on right now. Now, I want to tell y'all that I am a person that is an empath, you know, and a person be like, everybody think they're an empath. I'm an empath, y'all. I'm an empath. I can really feel the vibes, the emotions, even at times the pain of others. And I found myself in a situation yesterday while I was at work where the obvious pain or emotion that someone that is going through seemed to have jumped off on me. It seemed to have jumped off on me. It carried over into the time of me going home. And I ended up, after I got finished doing the 2025 fast yesterday, day 15, I had to drop down on my knees. I had to drop down on my knees and I had to start praying about it, because that's when I all of a sudden realized this person's spirit or negativity or they bad done jumped off on me. We have to be aware of things like that. Spirits are real, y'all. Spirits are real. Spirits are real. And we have to constantly stay in prayer. We got to constantly stay in connection with the Lord so that we can be able to discern those spirits, so we can be able to discern that type of negativity. I already done said to myself yesterday that as much as possible today, when I get into work, that I'm going to pretty much, I want to avoid this person. I do. And I know I'm not going to always be able to avoid them, but I want to avoid them because right now, currently, they're going through something, whatever it may be, because somebody else called it out the day before. Like, what's going on with you? Like, you need a hug. You know, like something's going on. And when we were all in a meeting yesterday, you know, everybody giving out their, you know, people have to give out their reports and things of that nature. And when I gave mine out, I'm giving out a report just like everybody else giving out a report. And the person ended up, we're at work. From the report that I gave out, the person ended up calling me sadistic, all these different type of things. And I mean, it was just like, oh, wow. It was like seriously like an oh, wow type of situation. And it took me all the way until after I got home and after I did the 2025 fast, day 15, for me to realize that there's something going on. Something going on. This person's on, because I felt grouchy. And y'all know, if you watch the day before, you know, the day before yesterday, that was my praise, because all I felt like doing was praising, because I've been really in a good place. You know what I'm saying? I can tell that I'm connecting with the Lord. I can tell that my whole vibe, aura, spirit is in a good place. The Lord has been, as they say nowadays, downloading so many things into my mind, into my heart, into my spirit. And so for something like that to happen yesterday, I knew that I'm channeling this person's energy. I'm channeling this person's energy because, again, it carried over into my home life, and I was grouchy. I was grouchy yesterday. I can't even lie. Once, by the time I got home, I was grouchy. And so I had to drop to my knees. So that's what I want you all to do. When you notice that, number one, when you notice that certain people got things that's going on in their life that seem to be overtaking them, do not allow those things that's overtaking them to overtake you. Don't allow it. And if initially you don't notice that what is overtaking them is overtaking you, the moment that you do like I did. Drop down to your knees and get to praying to the Lord to rebuke that negativity, rebuke them demon spirits, cast out the negativity, the demons and principalities that may be on them. Cast it out of you, because this is not of you. This is something that is that's of or on them, that is trying to attack you. Okay? Because when I say it was trying to attack me yesterday, y'all, it literally was. It was attacking me, but I kept on moving forward. Doing the things, because I noticed it before I even got off of work. I can tell, I can feel the vibe. I can feel the presence. I mean, literally, it was just like another person was standing in the room with me. It was like somebody else was standing in my office with me, and there was nobody in my office but me. It was like somebody else was standing in my meeting room when I went downstairs to my meeting room at work yesterday, but it wasn't nobody but me. It was like it was somebody else. And by the time I got home, I was being grouchy towards my grandkids. And now they was doing some things that was a little annoying, but I was, my attitude towards them was dialed up. It was dialed up. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't until I finished the lesson yesterday that I realized, Keita, you done absorbed that energy. And I'm telling y'all, I've been like this for years, since I was a kid. A person that has been able to, and not because I wanted to, because it's the way that God made me, where I was able to absorb people's energy. I done literally absorb people's pain, where a person was in the hospital because they done broke their knee, and I done went to visit this person in the hospital, and before I leave out, literally, I'm leaving out limping. This happened to me as a teenager. I'm leaving out limping. And my grandmother, my mother's mother, was the first person that said to me, you got to rebuke that in the name of Jesus, because you absorbing people's spirits. You absorbing people's energies. So pay attention to that, y'all. Pay attention to that. So I got up this morning, and as I was trying to pray, as I was riding to work, I couldn't even really pray, because I didn't, other than thanking the Lord for waking me up this morning like I usually do, and, and asking the Lord for traveling mercies to get me to my destination safe in one piece. I couldn't really say much more than that, because usually I will pray from the time I leave my house until about 10-15 minutes into my drive. I'm praying, and I couldn't really do it. And what I ended up doing is turning on music again. I turned on music again, and I just started praising again, because a lot of times, like I said to y'all the other day, you don't have to say any words to the Lord. You don't got to say any words to the Lord. You can praise. That's the reason why in churches, they have praise teams. They got praise teams for a reason. They ain't just there because we just want to entertain y'all with songs. No, they there because there's a lot of people that they at a loss for words. They may not even be in a place where they can even hear the message that will be about to be delivered to them, until that praise enters into their soul, into their hearts, into their spirit, and fill them up so much that now they have room You know what I'm saying? Are they open enough to receive what the Lord has for them? All right, y'all. All right, I just wanted to share that with y'all. Be aware. Be aware. Stay prayed up, number one. Stay prayed up. Be aware of when you are in a place or the space of someone that may be overtaken by negativity, the enemy, evil spirits, and steer clear. Steer clear, because that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to steer clear. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.